This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is January 17th, 2022. We're located at 109 Redfield Avenue, Newbury Park, California. We're performing a video sewer inspection through the 4-inch ABS plastic mainline cleanout at the left front corner of the house. And we're going to show the property. And going toward the back, you have a swimming pool in the backyard. And then going around to the right, you have the front entranceway and the front yard area. And we're going to set our camera right at the opening of the mainline cleanout. We're going to zero out our camera monitor. We'll pause. Okay, we're going to begin running through our 4-inch ABS plastic mainline sewer cleanout out toward the street. And we are in ABS plastic sewer pipe and fittings. So far we appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. We have ABS plastic, sewer pipe and fittings as I had stated. We're running out toward the street. We're going to try and rinse the camera lens in the water a little bit. There we go. Good.
Okay, good.
There you go. Okay, so we're going to continue running out toward the street.
How you doing, brother? I haven't seen you in a bit.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Okay, we're going to keep running out toward the street. We have audio and video on right now. There's making a slight turn. Running out. Making a turn. ABS joint. Probably our santee right there, or it could be a turn, I can't tell. It's going to continue out. At this point, we're at about 57 feet. Then we have our transition to vitreous clay right here. And that's our santee right there. We're going to try and run some water inside the house. We're going to see if we can push through, but we may need to run some water to try and help us push out. Then we're going to pause for a moment. We're going to run some water. Okay, we're going to continue running our camera out, try and see if we can get through this area. This is our transition coming up right here from ABS plastic to vitreous clay. Pause it for a moment. Pause it. Let me go turn on the tub. Okay. Into the line. We're going to continue trying to run into the line. We're in the ABS plastic. Transition to vitreous clay right now. I'm going to go up and try and run some more water. I got the tub running. I'm trying to push the button.
Yeah, see there. You see what that right there? Yeah. Look at that.
If the plywood's coming off, it's down here too. Woo. So you can see the plywood on top of the
Yeah. Yep.
right here,
Yep.
the plywood's lifting up. You can see right through it. You can even see the inside the attic.
Okay. Oh, snap. Is that usually past just the roof, huh?
What's that?
That's usually past just the roof.
There's a lot of nails exposed too.
You want some, Rick?
There's a lot of nails exposed. There's a lot of nails exposed on this side here. You know, you can see the nails, you know, back side with all the half here. Yeah, this is definitely needs to be.
No, I don't.
Okay, we're going to continue. Okay, we're going to continue running out toward the city sewer. Got some water running in the house. Kind of tough to push all the way out. Ran through a lot of turns. So we're just going to push all the way out to the city sewer, and then we're going to pause for a moment, and then we'll pull back. And we'll take a look at the line.
Thank you, Ed. Oh, anything else, Commissioner?
It is scratched.
Running out toward the city sewer. Making our turn, and our drop into the city sewer is right there. Stop. We're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we marked this area in the street at approximately 5 foot 8 inches deep with orange paint. We're going to begin pulling back. We're going to begin pulling our camera back. This is the city sewer tie-in connection. It is on Teresa Street, so it goes out the side. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That's the saddle area. Pulling back. Go back in a little bit.
Damn, that can't be good.
This area does appear to have a crack in the face of the piping from what we can see on the left hand side at about the 9 o'clock area. we're going to continue pulling out. Not major, we don't have any root intrusion in that joint. Continue pulling back slowly. Slow. That joint appears to have a little concrete slag overpour. We're going to continue pulling back. And that joint appears to have some concrete slag overpour as well. We're going to continue pulling back. Concrete slag overpour is very common in vitreous clay. Should not harm anything. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint has some concrete slag overpour as well. Joints appear to be lined up fairly nice. We're going to continue to pull back. That joint has a little bit of concrete slag overpour, but appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Back. That joint right there has a little bit of an offset to it. Has a little bit of an offset to it. Get in a little bit. Right there, you can see it kind of drops down into it. We don't see any root intrusions, no major breaks in that area, but we do have, as I said, a minor offset, a very minor offset with some concrete overpour, slag overpour. We're going to continue to pull out. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Continue to pull back. Coming up to a joint again. And we have a little bit of a separation and a little bit of an offset at that joint, but still appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Don't have any root intrusion in that area. And then this is our transition from vitreous clay to ABS plastic. We're going to locate this area. Yeah, well, so my. Okay, we marked this area on Teresa Street, pretty much in line with our orange dot in the street. We're at 7 feet deep. We marked it with an orange flag right next to the sidewalk area. We're going to begin pulling back. We're in the ABS plastic pipe and fittings. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. So does that joint. And that's our test tee right at the property line. I have a long length of ABS plastic. There we go. And that joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Got some turns. Those joints appear to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition, as does that joint. Continue pulling back. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Those joints appear to be in fair and maintainable condition, and we're pulling back up and out of our mainline cleanout, and those joints appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. That will conclude our video sewer inspection. We're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're at the back of the house now by the kitchen area. We'll show the backyard. This is the backyard, and this is going out toward the pool on the left. And now we're going to set our camera right at the opening of the kitchen sink, and we're going to insert our camera, try and run through the kitchen sink drain line. We have a cast iron drain line. Sometimes we can get through and sometimes we can't because there's so much buildup, but we're going to try. We're going to run some water in the kitchen. We're continuing to push out. Making a turn a little bit. Continuing to push out. Now it appears that we're in a 3-inch waistline. Cast iron. Going to continue to push out. We're out at about 28 feet now. Okay, unfortunately, we can't push out any further past this point, so we're going to pause for a moment. We're going to begin pulling back, and we're going to pause our audio. We're just going to continue to pull back slowly. Okay, we are on the right hand side of the house by the bathroom area. This is by the powder room right off the laundry room. So we're showing the outside of the house. That's the garage door, the small garage door. And this is the side of the house going to the backyard. So now we're going to insert our camera. I'm going to zero out our camera monitor and start pushing our camera through. And we're back into a cast iron drain line. Sometimes very difficult to try and get through the turns. I'll pause our mic for a moment. I'm going to continue trying to push out. And the camera does not want to go through the fitting. Can't jam that camera too hard because we will end up breaking the camera head. Let's see what we got here. I've done our camera head a little bit. Go back in. And this is our small camera head as well, and it does not want to go through this area. So we are going to pull our camera head out, and that's going to conclude our drain line and sewer line inspection.